So it's Spa time, Damo, and it's hard to believe that we've had so many changes in that short space of time. How will Red Bull and Laurent Mecchi get on? And what will the battles be between all the McLarens and Ferrari bringing upgrades? That and more for Spa predictions.
Yes, and it's a sprint weekend. So,
oh God, it is.
Eesh. And the weather.
Okay, I'm out.
He's gone. As soon as I mentioned the weather, Steve has bailed on us.
All right, I'm back.
There he is. What's going on, Steve?
Ah, mate. I thought we were done with sprint weekends, but apparently not.
No, more to come. More to come.
More to come. But, no, it's good. It's a great race track. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. What do we got, Damo? We got some predictions today.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, mate, what's been going on at Red Bull?
Well, you know, obviously the news broke. We've got rid of Christian Horner. They put in Laurent Mecchi. And, I just wonder, what is that going to look like? You know, how much he hasn't really had a lot of time to kind of get immersed, and I'm sure Max will be Max. He'll just go and do his thing, right? He doesn't really care about that stuff too much. I wonder what it means for Yuki, whether he suddenly has a burst of performance, whether anything's happened with the upgrades. It's like Ferrari's going to be hopefully, fingers crossed, nipping at their heels with the upgrades. And tires. What the hell is Pirelli doing?
They're trying to change it up, but it's not going to work, mate, because the rains are here.
The rains are coming. Yes. Every intention of going, right, you always stick to one-stop strategy at Spa. We can't get around it. So we're going to offer the hardest tire possible, the C1, and then stuff the C2, get rid of it. We don't want that one. And we're going to have a softer C3 and C4. So
perfect.
First time they've ever had a gap, haven't been consecutive in their compounds. And they really were trying to mix it up to give us that that opportunity of two stops and, you know, having a big disparage between the real hard and the soft.
Yep.
And then Spa does Spa things, and it's basically forecast to rain for Saturday and Sunday.
It's not really smart, is it? Like, I mean, Spa is always weather dependent. So what's the point in trialing this when typically you're going to have some sort of weather across the weekend? And this weekend seems like, other than Saturday, which kind of looks clear at the moment, there's rain either side. So
yeah, I know. I just said Saturday, Sunday, but it was actually Friday, Sunday. The rain will be there, and Sunday getting even colder, roughly around 19 degrees. So
but we've got a sprint weekend, Damo, so that means that we have to qualify on the Friday, and we go racing on the Saturday, and then we have to qualify on the Saturday, and then we go racing on the Sunday. I'm not sure why my voice was going high.
It was extremely high. I think all the dogs and cats were looking around everywhere. They were freaking out. So obviously the sprint qualifying on that Friday. The sprint race will be 15 laps for because obviously Spa is a long circuit. And then 44 laps for the full-blown race that we have there.
Let's just go to the predictions, I think, Damo. Let's
just
fire in.
Let's do it.
All right. So I want to know. Actually, no, I'm going to go with me first.
Okay, fine. Just serve yourself, mate.
I will. Stand out performer for me.
He's very high today. I
don't know what's going on. Is Ollie Behrman. I'm going to go Ollie Behrman to have a great weekend and be a standout performer. I think he's due.
Hang on. Is he due, or are you suddenly a fanboy after watching his interaction at Goodwood, where he was totally fanboying in the most, like, the coolest way about the McLaren and with Alain Prost at the wheel? It was awesome to see that, but I think you're a bit of a now.
I'm not a fanboy, but I was actually uber excited to see him be a fanboy with Alain Prost and just ask so many questions about the old MP4. Was MP44? I think it was
Yeah.
an MP44.
Yeah, it was.
And Alain even sounded like get away from me, kid type of situation.
Yeah, it was a bit pensive at first. He was a bit more like, oh, yep, and then kind of just got into it a bit more and started answering the questions. But yeah, he was totally fanboying. It was good to see because we don't always get to see that side of it. And sometimes, especially with the younger kids, you don't know how much they love the sport. But yeah,
clearly Ollie does.
Ollie does, yeah.
Well, which is good.
It is good. My standout performer. And I'm just going to roll the dice because I think he's had a great history here in the junior formulas. And I mean, quite frankly, has been the top rookie. So maybe not that much of a standout. But I think Hadjar is going to take it. I think he's going to be like, right, we've got new management in. I'm going to show them and continue on my excellent form, so that I can hopefully have to say no to a Red Bull seat next year because I don't want that crappy car. But I think he's had great success there in his junior formulas. So I think he should bat above his averages.
Isaac for standout performer for Damo. Oh, look. Yeah, okay. No, that's fair. That's fair. Sorry, I'm just going to adjust that quickly. Yeah, no, I mean, is that a standout performer though? I mean, he's just consistent.
Well, if you won't take that one, the only other one.
What's he going to do for? Well, yeah, but what's he got to do to make it a standout? I mean, is it a podium?
Well,
or top five? Top five?
I think top five. Top five. Yeah.
And Behrman too, I think, is probably top 8. Is a standout.
Yeah, he's got to get into the 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, very good. You know, I did debate whether or not to perhaps put one of the stake Sauber drivers in there.
Yeah, but they've been going too well.
Yeah, they have. But, you know, I think if they both or either got into the top 10, you'd say, well done, standout performance again. So even coming off that podium for Hulk. So, but I just thought, let's just go with Hadjar for me. All right.
Hadjar it is. So, Damo, moving on to the sprint race win. What say you on the sprint race win?
I thought I'd go totally left field, totally like unexpected, and pick Piastri.
Oh.
Piastri. He went really well here last year, and so I sort of feel like even if it's wet, I think he's still going to be quite good.
If he has another shocker, I'm banning you from picking him.
Oh, shit. Fair enough. I do solemnly swear that if he goes poorly again, I am only picking Lando. Okay?
Yeah. Very good. Very good. All right. Well, for my sprint race win, I've actually gone absolutely left of field, and I've gone for my team. I've gone for Ferrari, and I've gone for Charles Leclerc.
Charles.
No, not
okay.
What do you mean, Charles Leclerc, mate? He's had a shocker recently. So this is it. He's going to get up there, and it's going to be good. He's going to get a win in the sprint. I feel it in my loins.
He is due.
Definitely. Yeah. Definitely had a shocker of a 25 season so far. Young Charles. So pole winner. So moving forward now from the sprint races, let's get into the actual, the real deal, so to speak. And I'm thinking for pole position, I'm going for Max Verstappen.
Oh, God. All right. And almost as original, I'm going to pick Piastri. I thought, looking at the weather, it's not quite raining yet. So I thought the McLaren should be pretty good there. Verstappen's a good pick though, because they will run some sort of a rubber band of a wing for Max, and he will have some serious pace down the Kemmel Straight, no doubt at all.
That is what I'm banking on. Obviously, if it's really wet, they're going to be in trouble. But ultimately, I think in qualifying trim, regardless, Max will probably generate something out of the bag like he usually does.
Yes.
So you've gone Piastri, I've gone Verstappen. So who's winning, Damien? Who's winning?
And 3, 2, 1.
Piastri.
So
Oh,
if he loses, you can't pick him either.
correct.
Um,
I want him to have a
yeah,
solid weekend. I actually want him to win everything, but that's that's being
Yeah.
selfish and probably unrealistic. So, but
yeah,
definitely want him
he
to win.
needs it. He needs it, and so we're going to back him in. He
That's
will
it.
perform. Had a bit of time to get over, shake off some of that frustration from the last one. So,
Well, let's be
yes.
honest, right? He probably should have won the last 2 races, and for one, his own botching, and the other, they came for him because it was some other's home Grand Prix.
Shots fired. Shots fired. All right, moving on to P2. Who have you got down to take out second position for Spa?
Well, I'm backing in my man Charles Leclerc to get on the podium, have a good weekend, get the sprint race win, finish second, and be happy, because he just doesn't look happy, and I want him to be happy.
Right. Well, I've picked someone that just seems to a bit uncanny, but he always seems to go well here. So I've just picked Russell because they were fast last year. I know he got disqualified, but Hamilton did take that next spot. So I should expect that they will be somewhere in the mix. So I picked him for P2.
Can't wait to hear his announcement of driving for Cadillac next year. And for P3, I've gone for Lando Norris. I think he'll be roughly there. I'd like him to miss the podium, but I think he'll probably be there or thereabouts. So I've snuck him in P3, Damien. What do you got for P3?
Well, I've gone with the heart and not the mind, and I have picked Hamilton. The Ferrari upgrades. He's just going to come in and take a podium finally. So, it could be Forza Ferrari time.
Forza Ferrari. Very good.
Is
our predictions. All right, now let's just do a quick thing. George Russell.
Yeah.
Where is he going to be in 2026? Have a stat. Where do you think he's going to be?
Okay, I'm going to roll the dice here, and I'm going to say he's going to stay at Mercedes. I don't think the Max thing's quite going to pull off, and I think he'll stay.
All right. Yep, no, I'm backing it in. Cadillac. He's into Cadillac. And Verstappen will take his seat in Mercedes. Yes.
Haters going to hate, huh?
Oh, I love throwing that in there just to upset a few.
I'm interested that you think Cadillac would be. You're not gonna back him in for either Aston Martin or possibly just straight switch to Red Bull.
I have a feeling, I could be wrong. I have a feeling Yuki might end up at Aston. With a Honda deal.
That popped up again this week.
Yeah. I just have that feeling. It just seems to make sense to me. But yeah, look, I mean, George would be a fit at Aston for sure. Similar type arrangement to Mercedes. So yeah, I don't know if Honda would like him. Don't know if he's got enough personality for Honda. They tend to like people who are a little bit more edgy.
Yeah.
So
we just need some sort of personality, and that's why I think like the Aston Martin. I don't think Cadillac's the right spot for him. I think he would fit in at Aston, not with the Honda thing, but just from the, I guess the British prestige that they kind of trying to roll with sometimes. But it does then open the door for other questions of, so Stroll's out, maybe not. The Max stuff, let's quickly touch on that. Obviously, both being in Sardinia, there was like this talk, and then someone posted some footage, and that turned out to be footage from like 2 or 3 years ago or more. So it was old footage, wasn't even relevant. And so I just sort of feel like I don't reckon it's happening. I reckon they definitely tried, and there was discussions, etc. But I reckon Max will just hang on.
if Toto and Max want to go and get a coffee, they live 15 minutes apart in Monaco.
Yeah.
So ultimately, they're not going to go and jump on a plane or jump in on a boat and go and see each other in the middle of nowhere. They're going to just go down to the local coffee shop and have a coffee and
or just go up to like Toto's apartment or something, because no one, it'll be very, very difficult for people to piece that together, right? So
I think everyone's sort of reaching, but either way, it seems like the longer that this goes on and the longer that George remains unsigned, the more I think he's in trouble.
He's gone. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, to follow us on the socials, Facebook, Instagram, and X at the Bounce. Put a comment. Let's go with George, since we've been talking about him a lot. Just put George in the comments if you got to the end. But yeah, thanks, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Happy Spa weekend.
Bye.